I'm sitting here on Dharawal Country with mud from the creek, trying to understand something that Plato wrote about 2,500 years ago. And I don't know if this will work, but I think the only way to find out if philosophy matters is to actually make something. I moved here from Sydney thinking I was leaving something behind: screens, noise, neighbours, and other people's opinions of what art should be. All the chaos, all the energy Plato had a story about this, about people living in a cave, watching shadows and thinking that was the only reality that there was. Plato's cave goes like this. People are chained up, facing a wall. Behind them is a fire. Objects pass between them and the fire, casting shadows. The shadows are all they know. Then someone gets freed, turns around, sees the fire, sees real objects. It hurts. It hurts their eyes. Their eyes aren't used to it. Eventually they leave the cave, see sunlight, see reality, and they're supposed to be enlightened. That's the story. Now here's where it gets harder. Most people know the allegory, but I want to know if it means something sitting here in the dirt and seeing if I can make something of it. So I'm going to work with clay and see what happens. This clay doesn't behave the way I'd like it to. I keep trying to force it into shapes I have in my head, what a cave should look like, what enlightenment might look like as a sculpture. What I ended up making doesn't look like what I planned. It looks like what happened when I stopped planning. And it keeps breaking. Which is when I start to understand something. Maybe leaving the cave isn't about escaping to some perfect reality. Maybe it's about seeing what's in front of you. That's fucking awesome. This clay's been here for thousands of years. It knows things that I don't. I can't fight that. Or I can pay attention. So I stopped trying to illustrate Plato's allegory and just do what the clay wants. But here's what the clay taught me about Plato's cave. Maybe enlightenment isn't about finding one true reality. Maybe it's about learning to work with what's actually here, the materials, the place, the limits, the possibilities. The shadows weren't the problem in Plato's cave. The problem was thinking that the shadows were all there was. I don't know if I've left any caves, but I learnt something today about paying attention, about letting materials teach you, about the difference between what you think you know and what you actually discover. Next week I'm talking about Heraclitus by the creek. Something about how everything flows and nothing stays the same. I have a feeling the water's going to have a few opinions about what I'm doing as well. You know what? It's shit, but I'll leave it here to bake. We'll see what happens. Come back in a few days with this heat. If you want to follow this experiment, testing whether old philosophy actually works when you make things with your hands, subscribe. I'm doing this for 12 weeks. 12 philosophers. We'll see what matters.